Hey, global explorers, welcome to Mr. Dude World, where we uncover the planet's most mind-blowing secrets. Today, we're diving into a land that's a treasure chest of wonders. You know cockroaches, those grimy sewer kings? Ever wonder why they never get sick? There's a hidden superpower in their bodies, a potent antimicrobial element that wipes out deadly bacteria and viruses in a snap. Yup, it's rocked medical science. Scientists have spun cockroaches into medicine. No kidding. 40 million patients have tried it, with stellar results. A company called Good Doctor cashed in $684 million from this drug. That's 192 billion Pakistani rupees, or 60 billion Indian rupees. And get this, when wild winds howl while we're bolting doors, these folks slap up wind turbines, turning air into power. They churn through 45 billion chopsticks yearly, eat everything, 50 million tons of veggies, 300 million pigs, and they're wild for dog and donkey meat. Dog meat? It's 470 yuan, $65 per kilo. Maybe that's why their kids' eyes open late. Their population, if they stacked up, they'd touch the moon. But now, half's enough. They've rewritten their nation's DNA. Average height soared from 5 feet 4 inches to 5 feet 7 inches. They gained independence after Pakistan and India, but now craft 50% of the world's electric cars. Once barren lands now sprout 50 million tons of veggies, 1 million tons of honey, and 1 million tons of fish exports annually. This is a revolution, a saga of grit rising from marshes to the stars. They honor their past, love their present, and are grooming their kids to light up the future. This isn't just a country, it's a whole other galaxy. Their own apps, cars, tech, every second stuns, every moment births something new. Before I drop more epic facts, smash that subscribe button on Mr. Dude World. Our crew needs you. Let's soar into China, the land of wonders, known locally as Zhongguo. Its official name is the People's Republic of China. With a 5,000-year legacy, it's carved with ancient dynasties like Han, Ming, and Qing. Yet it's a titan in the modern era. China has no state religion, but its culture blends Taoism, Buddhism, and Confucianism. Mandarin Chinese, the world's most spoken language, rules here. Run by the Communist Party, its capital, Beijing, hosted the 2008 Olympics. Beijing's 22.6 million residents live where modernity has devoured ancient ways. No one rocks traditional Chinese attire. Western clothes dominate. Streets gleam like they were built yesterday. Here's the wild part. The city wasn't sparked by sudden riches, but forged by 3 decades of Chinese hustle, setting a global standard. China's TV, One Network, CCTV, reigns over all channels. Its 44-story HQ ranks among the world's architectural gems. The Dutch architect behind it said, "The Chinese couldn't imagine it, and Europeans wouldn't dare build it." Public transport? Straight up wizardry. Until 1986, railways were army-run. Once freed, they skyrocketed, becoming the world's fastest and finest. The highest railway station lives here, and during the recent Spring Festival, 300 million rode the rails. With 200,000 kilometers of tracks, Beijing's metro is a giant, with 23 lines and over 350 stations. Stations rival airports. With tight security, trains zip at 300 kilometers per hour, so smooth you'd miss a ripple. They've got hot water dispensers and wireless charging on board. Trains are never late. Ditch Google Maps, Alibaba's AMAP dominates, dishing real-time traffic, signals, and speed camera alerts. Face recognition cameras blanket the land, keeping traffic in check. Chinese products, locals test them first, then they conquer the globe. No cash or card? Scan your hand with WeChat or Alipay to pay. WeChat's a super app, merging WhatsApp, Uber, and Netflix. With 1.3 billion monthly users, China's past, poorer than Africa, trapped in European schemes. With Macau and Hong Kong under foreign boots, cities sank in opium. Then Mao Zedong ignited a revolution, ushering in socialism. After his 1976 death, Deng Xiaoping's reforms kicked off. In 1980, he clamped down on laws, loosened business rules, and set up cameras to nab corrupt officials. School became mandatory, farmers got modern gear, and startups scored funding. Shenzhen, a sleepy fishing village, became a special economic zone, birthing Huawei, Tencent, and DJI. Jobless wanderers? Police profiled them, dispatching them to factories. Every town and village went online. In 1999, Alibaba rolled in. Factories digitized and Chinese goods stormed the world. Alipay and WeChat Pay streamlined life, lifting 900 million from poverty, crowning China the world's second richest nation. By 2014, smog strangled cities. Shanghai Academy of Social Sciences called the city unlivable. Policies flipped, air purifiers, solar, wind, and electric vehicles surged. A decade later, the skies sparkle. Chinese quirks, fascinating and worth stealing. They nod and smile, skipping handshakes, practice Tai Chi at dawn, and queue calmly, no shoving or shouting. Face saving is key. They don't humiliate publicly. Red and yellow signal luck, black's bad vibes. They're reserved at 6 a.m., and beggars are nowhere. People are thrifty, honest. Women work everywhere, from factories to veggie stalls. Young women stroll safely at midnight. No one dares glance. The security screams law and order. Tourists stay in hotels, reported to police, tracked at every step. No guns on cops or guards, but police wield cutting-edge, spherical robots to catch crooks. The state's grip is steel, no leniency for lawbreakers. English is rare, yet no one feels lesser. Tipping in eateries? An insult. Hotels are cheap, restaurants ace, taxis abound. Only 10 holidays yearly, with a New Year week off to spark tourism and circulate cash. Want extra leave? Grind 7 days straight under the Tiaoxiu system. Buildings shaped like the sun, moon, or hands channel positive energy citywide. Alibaba's HQ sits in Hangzhou. Traveling to China? Know the drill. Don't diss Chairman Mao. Skip government criticism, avoid snapping sensitive sites, use a translator, English is sparse, dodge tap water, pack toilet paper, Western toilets are scarce, keep cash, digital payments rule, but fake notes lurk. Scan QR codes for power banks in public. Visiting a home? Bring a gift, never clocks. White flowers or knives, slip cash in red envelopes. Don't touch heads, it's rude. Don't plant chopsticks upright in rice. It mimics funerals. Don't whistle at night. It's said to call spirits. Religious freedom? Barely. Mosques and churches are state-run, with hundreds of mosques morphed into markets. Weddings? No drawn-out fates. All events wrap in one day. Chinese cuisine? Forget local Chinese takeout, it's worlds apart. Real dishes lean on soy sauce and mild spices. Peking duck, a 600-year-old Beijing gem, is iconic. Dumplings, Sichuan hot pot, Cantonese dim sum, rice and noodles are must-haves. Tease their soul. Agriculture, science fiction tier. They're 25 years ahead of Pakistan and India. Joking, your tractors are museum pieces. Paved roads hit every farm. Villages boast recreation and community centers where parents drop kids for badminton or chess, keeping rural life alive. Elders wear smart bands tracking heart rate and blood pressure, with ambulances racing in 5 minutes if alarms sound. That's valuing life. Festivals? Spring Festival, Lunar New Year, is king, halting businesses for celebrations. Lantern Festival, 15 days later, light streets with vibrant lanterns. Dragon Boat Festival hosts boat races. Mid-Autumn Festival worships the moon with mooncakes. And Qingming Festival honors ancestors with flowers and burning symbolic cash at graves. Not all's perfect. In the 1970s, one-child policies brought fines, job losses, or forced abortions for violators. In 2014, filmmaker Zhang Yimou paid $1.2 million for extra kids. By 2016, 2 kids were okay if one parent was an only child. Birth rates tanked, so in 2021, 3 kids got the nod. But generations raised without siblings don't grasp family ties, shunning parenthood. Marriage markets sprout in parks, with parents posting kids' stats, but few bite. In 2013, 13.47 million registered for marriage. By 2030, it's 7 million, with 2.6 million filing for divorce. China's population is shrinking fast. By 2050, over a quarter will be 65 plus, with fewer workers, more retirees, a reality the world sidesteps. China's 59 UNESCO World Heritage Sites flaunt its ancient roots. The Great Wall, a 21,000-kilometer wonder, took 2,000 years to build and lures 10 million tourists yearly. Beijing's Forbidden City, once for emperors, and the Temple of Heaven, a royal prayer site, dazzle. Nature buffs, Changshuo's floating hills on the Li River feel surreal. Zhang Zhejie's Avatar Mountains inspired the film's floating peaks. Zhujiaigu's colorful lakes look painted. Modern marvels, Shanghai skyline and 632-meter Shanghai Tower awe. Shopping, epic. From Beijing's ancient markets to Guangzhou's sleek malls, China's a global hub. Yiwu City's wholesale market has crafts to gadgets. No benches, buy and bounce. Shenzhen's electronics market offers factory-rate phones and laptops. Guangzhou's Baiyun Market, the world's largest for clothes, delivers wedding dresses in 24 hours at half price, triple quality. Beijing's Hongqiao Pearl Market mixes real and fake pearls. Only pros can tell. Factory outlets sell 80% of goods cheaper than retail. Haggle hard, start at 10. If they ask 100, shopping's an art here. The world's most populous nation, with 1.42 billion, 1 in 5 humans is Chinese. Spanning 9.6 million square kilometers, is the third largest country, home to 56 ethnic groups, 5 time zones, 22 provinces, 5 autonomous regions, and 2 special zones, Hong Kong, Macau. It borders 14 nations, uses the yuan, now digital, and loves peonies and lychees. Wild pandas? Only here, in Rapunzel Village, women cut hair once at 18, holding the world's longest hair record. Small feet were once beauty's mark, now banned. Tech and science, China's a pioneer. Chengdu's artificial sun and Mianyang's fusion energy chase pollution-free power. A moon base is planned by 2030. While the world raves about 5G, China's on 6G. Huawei trumps Apple. iPhones crafted in Zhengzhou, Tianjin's Grand Bridge is an engineering feat. Banksy churns 10 million tons of steel yearly. Suzhou leads in ceramics, and China produces 20 million tons of plastic. It's got the largest bike-sharing and solar networks. With the world's biggest army and second largest defense budget, its true might is economic and tech prowess. Alibaba's Jack Ma faced a $2.8 billion fine for slamming banking laws. Pakistanis are iron brothers. Mr. Dude World explored a Chinese coal plant in Sahiwal, Pakistan, their most profitable globally. Unlike their loss-making Myanmar plant, deep bonds come with big stakes. A Pakistani brought his mom to China and she marveled, "No noise, protests, outages, or filth. It's paradise. Get me back to Pakistan." Chinese visas for Pakistanis, a rare prize. China's rival? Only the USA. It's the new America, never hyping itself but now flexing its rise. TikTok alone rocked US markets for $2 trillion. China's edge? 4 war-free decades, laser focus, and relentless grind. That's today's wild ride with Mr. Dude World. What blew your mind? Spill it in the comments. I'm pumped to hear. Loved it. Smash that like button and share with your squad. New here? Join our Mr. Dude World crew. Hit subscribe. Let's keep adventuring. See you next time.